July 18, 2022, year of our Lord. This place is a jungle. The switchgrass borders this kill plot. Right above me here is the bow stand. See that? I'm in here today mowing and spraying like I mentioned in last week's episode. Gotta be careful, I still have a little laryngitis. So you see the tight area behind me and the tractor. Licking branches over this. I'm gonna try to get this border mowed, inside of there mowed. And then that should be a perennial plot. I gotta look what it looks like. But this is the property. If you go back to episode number 56, type in either Complete Deer TV, Landscaping for Whitetails, number 56. It's when I used a bulldozer to get all these plots established a few years back. I'll be doing a few updates on some key points today on what it looks like. So stay tuned, and got lots of work to do. The switchgrass is looking absolutely beautiful. I was a little worried this spring it was this high and brown dead vegetation, but I'm happy that this new grass made it through it. But next spring anyway, we need to take care of it. We either need to burn it off or mow it down just to get rid of it, basically. I mean, you're not really doing anything else but just getting rid of it. Plot 2. Gun blind or bow. Plot 2 it has pretty good switchgrass. I like it. This little thing here, when I was getting it established, there was a whole bunch of traffic in there, in and out of there, and they basically wiped out my switchgrass seeding, and it didn't come. And then I planted some in the back just last year. But this is it. We're gonna mow, spray, and this will be replanted in a fall blend for hunting. Okay, plot 3. There's the blind behind us, overlooking this. This doesn't have a lot of switchgrass around it, and the deer, with some of these that don't have switchgrass around it, don't like to come out into these plots without switchgrass. The ones that are kind of open like this, when all the leaves come down and whatever, they avoid coming out into these little fields. There's a deer right there. I've seen a lot of deer. I've kicked up a lot of deer in here. Today's a jungle. Oh, there it goes. See, I can't get him on camera. It's too quick. Anyway, that was a buck. The bucks I've seen also. Here, I'll do a new video. Okay, bucks we're seeing this summer. I was talking to another hunter habitat guy this weekend, and we're thinking that the bucks are probably 4 weeks behind. Now, growing season is growing season. When daylight starts getting shorter and shorter and shorter, which it is each and every day, 2-3 minutes a day, come September, the daylight is so short that the testosterone levels in the buck start rising, and the antlers start to harden, and they start separating, and that's the growing season. That's it. Now, they could have had a lot more potential, but with the weather, how wet it was early here in Michigan, and then it went from hot and dry. And there's not enough time to catch up. So it's going to be interesting this year. I think there's going to be some big deer with smaller antlers, big deer sizes, smaller deer antlers, scores, if that's what you're into. Okay, plots 4, 5, 6, and 7. All are kind of in a row here. I'll take a better video after I'm done mowing. They're a jungle. This is a thistle jungle. But I'll get a better picture of the switchgrass that separates these plots and how they're just kind of one long plot, if you will, but I got them separated by switchgrass. Plot 7. Plot 8. Switchgrass, just kicked a deer up, didn't get it on camera again. Seven. Plot 6. Plot 5. Plots 5. This one was the Thistle Jungle. Alright. Plot 8. Looky, looky what's in my tractor. That is a tick in my tractor. That means I have to tick check myself. Plot 9. Plot 10. Plot 11. Grapple. More. This guy's set up. July 19th, 2022, year of our Lord. Hot one today. Starting the day off, getting some preventative maintenance. I seen the belt on the old tractor yesterday, was a little frayed. So it made me nervous. I can't be broke down. So I stopped by and got both belts. There's 2 belts on the YT 347 and 50 bucks for both. Didn't think that was too bad. They last, the lifespan's 1,200 hours, but I don't even think I've replaced one. So 1,900 hours on a $1,200 belt, pretty good. Hopefully it'll last a little bit longer. My dealer, my Yanmar dealer, is Jeans in Coleman, Michigan. Service is absolutely excellent. If you're within a mile or an hour of this place, a mile. If you're within 60 miles of this place, this is where I would go. Definitely get your tractor. I know I did this last week about gas prices and kind of ranted a little bit. I apologize for the rant. It's just so frustrating, but here I am. 3 cans of diesel, off-road, by the way. It's 509.9 a gallon. $76 for 15 gallons for my tractor. It is hot. Really important to keep these fins cooled on the tractor in this type of temperature. I always carry a little leaf blower with me. This will do a pretty good job of getting a lot of the stuff out from the hood and a little bit down in here. This is so tight and cramped down in here that I got water I'm going to put in there in a second with this wand. See this wand with a little, so I can take this, put it down in there. I can get down in here. Water's the only thing that can get all those little small particles out of there. So also, Cabs with air conditioners. Gotta keep this cab filter clean. I'm gonna take that off, actually, and then I'm gonna blow out reverse from the in cab filter. Blow that out. Hopefully that might be all full of junk and stuff. That's what circulates the air conditioner and keeps it cool in there. 85, 90 degrees in a little bitty cab like this. Hot no matter what. It's hard for the air conditioner to keep up in. And so I got almost a 7-year-old tractor, 1,900 hours on it. You know, I've had some air conditioner problems with the hoses and whatnot. Yeah, you got to keep it cleaned out. Okay, this is buckwheat. July 20, 2022. Quick update here. This is a property from episode 100 and 101. That we're getting these food plots back in shape. This is buckwheat here. Came out okay. You can see there's obviously doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight. It'll get some more here in the afternoon. But I also planted soybeans with it. I don't see a whole lot of soybeans, but I'm just gonna spray today. We're gonna come back, and you can see the ferns still, so we still have liming to do here. But this is just a quick update on this one. I'll show the updates on the other ones real quick. Whew, deer flies are everywhere. Okay, this is the site we daylighted. Look at all this beautiful sun this plot is getting. Lots of grass, cool season grass, that's to be expected. But look at this utilization cage I got down. Look how high the buckwheat is. This is buckwheat. It's flowering right now. Buckwheat's a short-lived plant. I do see some outside here. Here's some soybeans that I planted. Here's some buckwheat. Look how much it's ate. That tells me how much the deer ate this plot down. A lot. Okay? So Mitch, Dalton, look at, this is a lot of eating going on. Okay, so we're gonna spray this off today, get ready for fall plots. This is, all this grass and ferns are to be expected. We're just getting these back into shape. Gonna need some more lime next year. Of course, we put some down, but it takes 6 months to a year for it to work. So we'll probably put a little bit more lime down next year and get these plots back in shape, and they will be producing big time. But I'm really loving this daylight. I'm loving this cut. The deer are gonna bed right on the other side of the cut. Need to go in and open up some trails, weed whip them, mow them, glyphosate and stuff. Hopefully we can get that done before season. Okay, last quick update here. Again, utilization cage. Look how high the buckwheat is and all the plants in there. That's how high it would be on everything if the deer didn't eat it. So, lots of deer, not enough food, basically. Again, the grass and the ferns is to be expected. The switchgrass over here is going to be slow going. It's one of those things you got to plant and forget. Just going to keep my eye on it and go from there. So, going to get the rest of this sprayed. We'll be back in a couple weeks or so, or before, to plant fall plots. And I have a sneaky suspicion those fall plots are going to be hammered. Just a quick side note too, it doesn't take a lot of deer to destroy a food plot. Deer eat, well, especially the does right now, they're eating 24/7. They require about 30% protein for milk production. The bucks are just eating normally. They don't require any much more than 17% protein. They're just eating and living, where the does are absolutely hammering it. One deer will eat 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of food per year. Per day, it's about 5 to 8 pounds of food per day. This plot, a half-acre plot, is probably producing 3,000 pounds of food. That's a day and a half. July 21, 2022. All right. This is from the episode Forest to Food Plot. You can see all these ferns. This is where I put 5 ton of lime on, or 4 ton, whatever it was. Obviously, it's not in the soil yet. Good indication of ferns, good indication of a low pH. We want to try to bring that up some. We got to put another 4 ton down. We're going to do that next spring. We're not going to do it this fall. Maybe a year from now, we should see half or less of this, but we'll keep it. We'll keep our eye on it. One good I put soybeans and buckwheat in here. Look at the cage again. Full of buckwheat. If the deer didn't hit this plot, it would be this high with buckwheat everywhere. Now there is some small soybeans and some things. It just got ate, and that's what we got this for. That's what the plot is for. So there's your quick update on food, or forest to food plot. Mama is coming right up near our house, and there's some Queen Anne's lace. You see all those white flowers out there? She is just hammering them, eating those down. We also have some other stuff back there, just natural ragweed, some other broadleaf weeds she's eating. High protein. Fawn's looking great shape. It appears we have a buck fawn and a doe fawn. There you can see the difference in their sizes.